Did Gary really ask, can he join? What's good, y'all? Sugar Sis Erica Vane coming to you again with another Sistas video. And in this video, we're going to talk about if Gary actually wants a threesome with Robin and Andi. Or was this just a dream? Shout out to you amazing subbies who posted on my video where I said, or I asked the question, is Andi done with Gary and Robin? Y'all posted y'all thoughts about whether this was true or not. It really stuck out to me of like, yo, how can Gary actually be okay or want a threesome with Andi and another man after he spent so much time not being able to get it up or get it on with her with just the thought of them, of her being with another guy while they weren't even together? And a lot of y'all felt me on that, and you chimed in the comment section. So let me read out a couple of these. Miriam Walton said, I think that Andi had a dream that Gary appeared in Robin's hotel room. Nicholas Garrett said, I think that Gary, Andi, and Robin scene is a dream sequence for Andi. Coffee Review says, I bet this is a dream like in the Oval when they fake killed the First Lady. Latanya Shacklin said, Andi should be long done with Gary, and I feel she shouldn't have even messed with Robin. He seems suspect from the start. However, based on Andi's history, no, Andi's not done with Gary. I rolled my eyes to the possibility of Gary coming out of the bathroom being a dream. Dream storylines are so played out. But again, this is a TP show. I also don't agree with KJ. I don't agree Andi has gained her power back. SJ said, I think maybe it was a dream because in season 3 preview, they showed beforehand Robin asked Andi to go to London with him while she was laying in the bed with him. That only makes sense if it was a dream because in this season finale, she was already out of the bed. A Noel says it has to be a dream. If he was so hurt by her being with the guy while they were broken up, how the heck is he going to be capable of performing during a threesome? And Lalisha Rio says, I hope it's a dream. Also, she didn't have that bra on in that dress, but woke up with the whole bra. Exactly. Y'all literally lined up all of the thoughts that I had. Once I got the idea from y'all of like, oh, it's a dream, it makes 100% sense. And I agree. I don't think that that part was real. I do think it's a dream. The other thing that I do want to note is visually how the scene looks. If you notice, Gary is lit differently than Andi and Robin. He looks a little bit more overexposed, a little bit more gray, like a little less contrast on him, and he doesn't actually visually fit within the scene, and that makes me think like, oh yeah, this is supposed to be a visual cue that something is off here because he actually doesn't look the same as the other characters in the scene. And I also just agree, like you guys said, she has this bra on randomly, even though I think that they might have done that just because they aren't gonna have her topless or whatever. But the bra is definitely a thing because she definitely did not have that bra on with that dress. And then also, like we said, he wasn't able to perform with the idea of like Andi sleeping with other men. And then he called her all types of hoes after he found out about Gabrielle and them doing the threesome with Robin. So now all of a sudden he is going to be completely fine with it. That to me seems suspect. And then also, if we go on, I've already done a breakdown of the season 4 trailer. So if you missed it, you can check it out by clicking the link in the description box or the card above and get into my full breakdown of what we can see from the season 4 trailer. But Gary also approaches her, gives her with a Rolls Royce, and tells her that he wants another chance. I don't think that he does this with the understanding that she's just out here. Like, it just is not in Gary's character. He is going to try to get Andi back under his control, back under his thumb. And I honestly think that he is more intrigued by the competition than he is willing to succumb to it and just be one of Andi's men. Like, that just really don't feel like it's Gary. I feel like he really wants her back now because he can tell that she has other options. And the fact that Robin owns the law firm and is probably more financially well off than Gary, I can totally see us going through season 4 on a freaking Gary ego trip where he's throwing all these lavish gifts at her. He gets her this Rolls Royce. I just did a breakdown of all of the 20 new characters that we're going to see this season, and one of which tells us about a penthouse that Andi has acquired, which I also think that Gary buys for her. So he's like literally showering her with all of these gifts in an attempt to try to keep her and to try to get her back or keep her and to get her away from Robin, who, like y'all mentioned, has already asked her to move to London, who got his own private jet, has all of these things. And I definitely think we're about to see this big old ego, who's you know what is bigger match between Gary and Robin. And it's unfortunate because Andy's going to be caught in the middle, and I don't think that Gary actually going to want her for her. He's going to want her because of this competition. So yes, y'all, I agree. That was just a dream sequence. We are not going to be seeing any Robin, Andy, and Gary threesomes anytime soon, but we will be seeing Gary in season 4. Let me know what y'all think about Gary still trying to get Andy back, and what does he actually want from Sis? Does he actually love Sis? Let me know all of that in the comment section down below. It's your good sis Erica Vane. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button as I'm coming to you with new Sistas videos leading up to the season 4 premiere, which is on January 5th. I cannot wait. And I also want to start doing lives with y'all. So let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.